It's a little weird. You knock or something. Pizza Guy, thank you for the 7 months as part of the Hammers. Sock Her Manager, appreciate the 14 months as part of the Hammers. Numbers, WTNA, thank you for the 6 months as part of the Hammers. Appreciate you getting to your silver bacon. It just looks really cool. You know, Caffeine and Debauchery, thank you for the 4 months. Manny Blue Eyes, thank you for the 10. Dimitri, congratulations on your gold. Your golden bacon, Dimitri. Murtaugh, thank you for the 2 months as part of the Hammers. Cargia, thank you for the 8 months. And Elliot, thank you for the 8 months as well.
Twitch baby getting heavy. I'm about to burst.
Oh, Lord. Twitch babies everywhere. Our final season with Oriental Dragon. This is the moment. Colstrom, appreciate the Twitch Prime as well. But what's up, everybody? I hope you have had a great day so far. Because we are going to try and make it even better. We have an unbeaten season going on, and quite honestly, one of the most incredible seasons you might have ever seen. 22 wins in 24 matches with 2 draws at home against Porto and Benfica so far. We do have to play both of them on the road. I'm imagining at least one of those matches is going to take place today. I think Porto on the road is definitely going to be in the stream today. And Benfica on the road very well might be in the stream. We are going for our first unbeaten season. We have not at any level had an unbeaten season. I personally have not had an unbeaten season in a very since like FM14.
In St. Petersburg Square on Christmas Eve, they feel a slight precipitation. I think it's raining, says the man. No, it's snowing, replies the woman. How about we ask this communist officer here? He is always right, exclaims the man. Officer Rudolph, is it raining or snowing? Definitely raining, Officer Rudolph replies before walking off. The man turns to his wife with a smile. See? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
I will say, I have no issue with how long that dad joke was.
Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? I cheddar the world, and the feta cheese. Everybody's looking for Monster.
You should have stopped after the first one. You should have stopped after the first one. Okay, so the long joke, right? First, we've got ATMs, the time money machine. That was a C. Really sorry to let you down, Steve Kretsch, for us. It wasn't up to the level. It's a solid philosophical question. TARDIS Ravenclaw with the long joke. My issue is I want you to find me one Officer Rudolph in the Russian military. One Officer Rudolph in the Russian military. I feel like you could have put that anywhere, and you put it in St. Petersburg. Saw your new FM22 videos. Hopefully you're going to cover the wide center back soon. Well, you know, those were the 2 videos we were able to make using the alpha. We made those videos, right? We appreciative we were able to make those videos, right? It was cool. But there will be no more videos made with the alpha. They've got to go back and like actually turn it into the beta now. Nalby, I appreciate the Prime and welcome to the Hammers. Thanks for doing it with Jeff Bezos money and 352 rules through December. Holy mother. That was my thing. So TARDIS Ravenclaw, overall A, but I'm going to a B on that. I feel like it could have been anywhere. And Steve Crash came back with the cheese one, B+. Should have stopped after the first one. that was like where you wanted to land was on the first one. All right, everybody, take a deep breath. Hello, YouTube! Okay. I just had to say hi to YouTube.
Got that silver bacon cooking.
Yes, Portuguese Magnifico. Don't worry, it's not rotting. It's just silver. It's silver leaf painted on like gold leaf when you put it on the weird food. You know, hi YouTube, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a great time, and I hope that this stream has a really uplifting title about how we've come back from behind against Roma, and we are still unbeaten in the league. Gateme, appreciate the 2 months. That's future us is going to be really excited about this. We start the stream today on the road against Porto. One thing I would like to point out that I just noticed while I was clicking around, we have 66 goals for in the league. I want you to take a really close look at how many goals we've allowed in 24 matches in the league. And tell me how unbelievable it is that we lost to Roma 3-0. In the league, the entire season, we have conceded 4 goals in 24 matches. 4. We gave up 3 against Roma in Rome. I'm just pointing out how normally good we are defensively and how amazing it is that that happened. Because obviously, you know, Roma are not way better, I would say, than Benfica and Porto. I would say that. We didn't almost lose to Rangers. Rangers just beat Barcelona. All right. For those that have no idea what we're talking, Rangers just beat Barcelona in the first knockout round, first leg. So, I don't want to hear it. That is all time right there. We have never conceded more than 1 in a league match either. Okay. On that note, we are jumping straight into one of our last 10 league matches today. And we're doing it with a full starting lineup a week out from the Roma match. Katsiki, Staher, Duarte, Kunin, Palmeiros coming back from that injury. Fun. Super happy fun times. Team is all set already, which is just amazing as we're after, I don't really know what happened, but we started to get lost in the sauce. We started to not have as good of match sharpness going on for a while. Big issue for us. We always try and have every edge. 4 is a bit high. Yeah, that's why. I mean, we are really disappointed that we have conceded as many as we have. Oh. Edit Roma into this league. They're 5th in Serie A. Like, I honestly, like, that was just such a disappointing result. Like, on talent alone, not just like tactics or being cheeky or anything. Like, on talent alone, I think we have more like added current ability in our starting lineup than they do. It's not like Roma's just, you know, they scored 3 goals. More power to them. We gave up 4 in the Rangers match. That's true. That felt very similar, honestly. It was a very slippery game. Where you just felt like you were in control of it, and yet Joe Muirhead would just pop up and score a hat trick. I wonder how much we conceded in the Champions League group stage outside of that 4-4 ridiculous match at Ibrox. I don't know. I don't really remember conceding a lot. I think honestly Rangers just scored a bunch of goals against us because we drew them 2-2 and 4-4. I think both the other 2 teams that we were playing, which was Leverkusen and Anderlecht, I think we may have conceded 1 goal total in those 4 matches. And it was the first one again. No, it wasn't Leverkusen. It was Berlin, and I think we conceded 1 at Berlin. And that was it. Yeah, I expect nothing but a win from this match. All right, look at that away stand. We're going for that magical unbeaten season. The magic. How you still didn't resign. What in darn tarnation are you talking about? ODFC is life. It is love. We are trying to become the greatest club in the history of the Portuguese league. We've already won 2 of the 4 trophies we're going for. We're in the cup final against Porto. And we're getting more and more comfortable in the league while also going for an unbeaten season. And if we pull that off, that means we went the entire year, all 4 competitions in Portugal, without losing a game. Which would only be completed by our comeback against Roma, which is going to happen a week from now. Just so you know. Oh, that's a nice pass. He's offside and he knows it, so he lets the ball go. That's really, I honestly don't know if I've ever seen the match engine do that before. But Carolina was offside and knew it, so he just let the ball roll away. And we kept possession. It's beautiful. And it's gorgeous, man. Alrighty, Keenan. Straight class. Until the end of the week. I mean, we've spent a year with ODFC. Significant part of not just my life, but a lot of the lives of the people here and watching on YouTube. Are you going for the Penta? Yeah, we're going for the Penta kill. That's our goal at the beginning of the season. Go for the... Oh, okay. We're good. Any comment from why the VOD yesterday is gone? I deleted it for reasons that remain mysterious but are not nefarious. You already have a team lined up for 22? I do not. YouTube Zila must be so proud of me. I finally got a stream. Muri, you are here for the live thing, the real thing, and that is special. What I will say, the reason I deleted it was my fault. But I did have to delete it. What should I tell people when I ask about it? That it'll be up on the live channel tomorrow. And my sincerest apologies for the delay. I know how many people rely on the VODs. Even though we have a super cool live channel. Silva. Hey, let's go! Get in! Get in! Get in! Right in front of the away fans! It's Rolf! Baby, vi, man. I have this mental image of the stadium announcer singing that every time he scores. Shagasov, thank you for the 7 months. I know, my handsome son. I appreciate it.
What instrument do you find in a bathroom? A tube of toothpaste.
Camster12, I appreciate the $5 donation. I think that qualifies straight up and down B. You know, I don't think it's a bad dad joke. I think it's a straightforward dad joke. It's one that just it gets the job done. It gets a chuckle and an embarrassed look from one of the children. Silla! Yes. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Send it to Caroline. It's a lovely ball into the channel, and Silva's just go right by everybody. He's passed the ball into the bottom corner. That's unbelievable. That's a brilliant little take there. Sparta Curio, thank you so much for the gifted. By the way, I don't know why I'm just seeing that. I appreciate the gifted sub. Joff, thank you for the 100 bits. We actually got a level 4 hype train today. Guys, you do realize we're still playing FM21. FM22 comes out in like 5 days. That's my best guess, is that it'll be out by this weekend.
3-month hype.
With the beta, at least. Of course, the actual release date for the game, November 9th. Oh, yes. 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 Go wide. Nice pass. Whip it in. Oh, Daher. Oh, Vyman! What? Huh. Bro! Homie. Yeah. Daher drawing 3 defenders. Vyman's wide open. That's a really nice hit with his right foot, to be honest. Top Cat, thank you for the 3 months as part of the Hammers. Congratulations on cooking your bacon. You watching the UCL game while you stream? No, I don't usually do that. Nah.
15 months today. Also today I managed to finish a puzzle today. 41 days it took me. I was really happy with that, as on the box it said 3 to 5 years.
Onsi! Oh. Great save by Mateus Donnell. You know, and I'm going A-. I felt more pain listening to that joke than I'd felt listening to a joke in a little while. He said his short saves, Zealand's a storyteller, so it'll be a long save. His short saves just don't work as well. Well, I've done short, I mean, it depends on when you classify as a short save, I suppose. The Dortmund one, I thought that did well. I was really excited when we played the Dortmund save. We had like 200 viewers when we won the Champions League, and that was a big deal back then. When I got those little into-stream reports that Twitch sends you. We're all the way up at 200. Yeah, Janeiro, I guess Janeiros was kind of short. And in Colombia. God, we are so good. Why did we lose to Roma? God. This is the 6th best team in the league. And we make them look like our U23s. Seriously, Cerna, perfect ball. Poison taking it first time like he knows what he's doing. I guess Roma have it. Look, I know what all this unadulterated hate is on the Portuguese league. That is just not. We had 3 teams in the Champions League group stage this year. All right. It's a lot of hate. Oh. We were in the Champions League semifinals last year. We beat Real Madrid. We beat Bayern. I think we've done, you know, just about everything to prove that we should be able to handle a team like Roma, but... Ah! Yeah, they got a red card 27 minutes in.
Almost there.
Hey, you lost to Roma because your trainings leading up to it were bad. Players were exhausted, didn't play well. Well, they didn't play in the match before the, you know, they played a week before and then just kind of spent a week training and then played against Roma. Because of our position in the league, we are able to fully rotate our team before Champions League. Please, that was a pass. That was just such a bad pass. That's incredible. And so... we didn't do any like physical training. We did attacking movement match preview before the match, like the day before with a rest in between. I mean, I think it was travel in between.
I come with sad news, the inventor of predictive text has died. Apparently his funfair will be held next monkey.
Feynman just got a red. That is so annoying, Rolf. The thing with that dad joke is you could kind of, you kind of knew where it was going. You know, like you kind of knew where it was going. So you're just like, all right, I'm gonna let this happen. All right, we're gonna let this happen, whatever. But yeah, 10 on 10, great. More space for our superstars. Take off Onsi though. Todorov's the way of the future. He also plays better defense and he isn't tired, so might as well throw him in there, you know what I'm saying? You definitely can kind of tell where that was going, though. I'm going to give it a B for a real solid one bag puss, but you could, you know, I didn't know what word you were going to mess up. And it's a solid dad joke, but I like the setup. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I'm not a funny person, so don't have any good dad jokes. The biggest joke I know is the one I see in the mirror.
You follow the Reddit called oh, what is it? It's like self roast or something. That's a good one. Smooth Skin Jid, thank you for the 500 bits.
Yeehaw.
That's a functional self roast. Good work, boys. We just got to keep you head down. Played very well today. Don't get complacent now. We got to give that talk to our team. That's the side that's going to be playing against Roma in, 7 days' time. So they're called subreddits. The Reddit is like saying the soccer when referring to a specific soccer team. I would have thought league was a better metaphor for that. Have you ever considered doing an SYS where you take on a difficult one for a few seasons? Now, I gotta say mainly because it's just not something that I find I find very fun to do. I don't like jumping into other people's saves and just picking it up kind of where they left off and playing through. That's why I typically don't I don't like manufacture challenges for myself to overcome usually. I'm not usually there and I'm like, well, what if we did this, or homegrown challenge, or let's just make this team broke for some reason. Like, if you want to play as a broke team, there's a broke team out there somewhere. You can just kind of pick them up and play as them. Good result for you. I don't get along with their coach any better or worse than anybody else. I don't really know who he is. Vyman's disappointed with the red card as well as we are. He remains an important member of the team. It happens. He's going to miss the next league match, which is, against Villa for Kents. It's not something that's like hugely important. All right, doing a lot of technical training today. Get the team ready. We needed a lot of technical ball passing was something that was kind of important to us in the last game where we just didn't. Yeah, we tend to make a lot of teams look terrible. That's why I'm so disappointed with our one-off performance with Roma. But it's something that I always hazard against in real life too. The final score is not necessarily indicative of the flow of the game, and I think we played them close, and we were unfortunate to go down 3-0. We made some great plays to not go down by more than 3-0 actually, on a separate note. But I think if we are able to show up and play well and not just control the ball but create runs in the box and be prepared to make more offensive substitutions when we need to shake something loose. But I want to control the game early because allowing a goal in this game is catastrophic. And so what we need to do is not allow a goal early, control the game, hopefully grab an early goal ourselves, and then as the game goes along, we're going to shift ourselves forward to try and create more and more chances. But we need to make sure that we are obviously tidy defensively, something that we are more than capable of, usually. And that's essentially our game plan, what I've just listed out. Dario Castillo, I'm going to miss you. Freak athlete with like 20 agility, but boy, he just doesn't know how to actually play. Shen, having fun with Pauk. The fact that you're still on Pauk and they were trying to transfer you a year ago is probably not a good sign for how well you're doing. Yeah, those guys are not good. Villa for Kent's going with the classic 4-4-2, rolling back the years. Oysters Abroad, thank you for subbing through November. I appreciate it. All the love. It's all about that XG number. It really isn't even all about the XG number because it can be... Yes! Finally! You impudent whelp! You realize that you do belong on this team. God, I can finally trust him off the bench a little bit. Unbelievable, Unbelievable. Saravich is slightly happy. All right, well, we're gonna try and improve that. He's been so miserable for so long because he thought he wasn't good enough to play for us. Just in the nick of time for him to be the super sub that wins the game for us against Roma. That could be gigantic, because not only that means he's on the bench for the Roma match, because I couldn't trust him before because of how bad his mental was. Yugi loved Egypt, by the way. I couldn't trust him before, but Milovan was under the impression he wanted to leave because he didn't think he'd ever be an important player here. But then he played a bunch of games for us. We played him in a bunch of games that didn't necessarily matter as much, just so that we could get him on the field in hopes that that would happen eventually. It did happen eventually, and now Milovan is not going to have terrible dynamics anymore, which means he's going to be happy, which means he's going to be invested in the game. He's not going to be nervous. He's not going to be timid or all the other terrible things that can happen. Come on, Rangers! Rangers are playing their Champions League match today. No! They choked it. They choked it at the Camp Nou. Chelsea finished off Monaco after their 3-1 road win for just a completely dominant performance. Rangers, they tried. They tried. They gave Barcelona a serious game. But, yeah, Yakubu scored. Manuzzi and then Erling Haaland saw it out for Barcelona. Dang it, man. Really thought that was the one. That's what we need to do. We need to do that. How hard was that? Barcelona? Well, they have Mbappe and Haaland, so still. They still have Mbappe and Haaland. What's the worst mentality on the pitch? The really bad ones are really rare, right? I mean, like complacent and apprehensive. Those things, like hesitant is worse than those two. But I'm sure there's things that are worse than that. I just don't have a lot of experience dealing with those. All right, we've got the Oil Olympics between PSG and Man City. Bayern and Atletico. We're rooting for Atletico here. Come on, Atletico. Come on, just bagging away a goal or two. God, they got smoked. PSG through. Man City. Yikes. Still a bottle factory. All right, so it's Barcelona, Chelsea, Bayern, PSG. It's a lovely collection of teams waiting for us in the quarterfinal. Lovely collection of teams. Isn't it too early to post a video about FM22's best formation? Absolutely. Absolutely. There is nothing scientific about that test. It is pure curiosity. We did not have access to the game for a long time, and so that was what we could do. Oh yeah, dude, totally. It's all about the clickbait. I am attempting to provide as little entertainment and information as possible. That is my goal. I just want you to understand that. Now, I honestly operated on a policy of like, what would I want to know? Right? So I'm the one that's fortunate enough to get access to the game. What would I want to know? And so I put every preset and played the same match against the same team with the same people. Just to see if there was like some standout result. It's also like, yeah, the video couldn't be like 2 hours long. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now, SYC wanted to do the video about the data hub, and he did a really good job with it. The data hub is super, super duper cool. Right? Super duper cool. Look, I get myself in trouble sometimes because most of the time I'll bring in somebody to help do the tests, and we'll really we have a lot of time to do tests, right? What I hoped to provide with the video that came out today was some basic information about this is the overall functionality of this tactical preset in the match engine for FM22, right? And I pinned a comment where I was like, look, obviously this isn't scientific. This isn't like other tactic tests we've done in the past, right? Or like the FM based tactic tester or whatever. But it's more of a, I just like, and I found some things. I think wing play is going to be good, right? And I think that, you know, high block still better than low block, right? Like in all senses, right? They wanted to reward kind of low block play or even countering. Countering did not seem to do very well. Okay? It did not seem to do very well. It's just little, you know, I was just interested. I was interested in doing that. I actually woke up this morning and changed the title. Life of a YouTuber, right? I woke up this morning and changed the title because I was like, yeah, this is probably, I shouldn't title it this. So I switched it. Clickbait really doesn't work on YouTube as well as you think it does. Clickbait only works on YouTube when you don't know you're being clickbaited. But you can't just be like, you know, I can't make 8 videos that are like best tactic in FM22. Like, they won't do well. That's fair assessment. We should win the league, right? Like, the video I released yesterday did a lot better than the video that came out today. But that was always going to be the case, because that video is literally just like, I'm playing Football Manager 22. Come watch, see what you think. Next Gen Awards fast approaching. Do we have somebody on here? No, actually. So I'm going to go with Abdul Rahman because his name is sick. We admit we're the favorites. I mean, we're like top of the league table right now. I don't know why this is a surprise. So, yeah, well, you have you're playing with PSG, which will have high in impression. I don't think you're using that word right. So they're more likely to sit back. So it's like, I didn't know who to. I decided to use the PSG save anyways because I feel like everybody wants to be the best team in the league. And once you get to that point, you want to kind of figure out what works. The one I was most surprised by was the countering. None of the countering worked. I get the whole low block thing not working because you're inviting the other team forward when you have the quality to make them sit back, right? But I was surprised. The countering should work. With the speed and dribbling and passing ability that PSG has, the countering should have been better than it was. All the different versions of countering. Here's what I will say about YouTube. A lot of people think they understand the YouTube algorithm, but I can tell you for certain, not even I understand the YouTube algorithm sometimes. Sometimes you feel like you're on the top of the world. You're like, I nailed it, right? I made the perfect video that people actually wanted to watch. This is something people wanted to know, right? And other times you're just like, well, totally thought that was going to work, and it just doesn't. YouTube's very different than it was, I think, even a couple of years ago in terms of, like, you know, clickbaiting stuff and the faces, right? This is like the evolution of the internet culture. People become more and more savvy. You can't just be like, I sold my best friend's Porsche and then not sell it. Right, if you say something in the video title, you have to actually do it in the video. It has to happen. Or else people are just going to be like, you're the worst. I don't pay any attention to what this guy says. I honestly don't know why you keep asking me about it. How soon for a top 50 Wonder Kids list? When the game actually drops, I'll be able to do stuff like that. Because they changed the algorithm. I think it's another misconception. YouTube isn't usually they made like one big change that killed music on YouTube a while ago when they like switched off, like watch time became more important. But usually the algorithm just kind of lives on its own. I mean, it is an AI for all intents and purposes that is designed to keep people on the website as long as possible. So anything you know, more people clicking on your video, the longer they watch, right? All of that combined, and then like a certain video that it's like speaking a different language, sometimes, but it evolves naturally. Their algorithm evolves naturally based off of what people are, you know, based off of the basic trends of internet culture, what people are watching. And somehow the answer is always David Dobrik. I see you in there. I see you in there. Somehow the answer is always Dave Dobrik. It's amazing. When we get a New York vlog sometime soon. Ben talks about you like you have a big screen telling you exactly what to upload to maximize the algorithm. So I do think I understand it better than most people, right? Because I'm sitting here. But it's not like in a skeezy way. It's in like a... The reason I started the YouTube channel with FM Base was like, it was a guess, right? And my bet was that a lot of people struggled to get into Football Manager because I had struggled to get into Football Manager. And so the basic premise of the videos that I make, and whenever I feel like I'm kind of drifting off course, how I'll snap myself back is I'm like, what do I want to watch? Right? Because now I have, that is the genesis of like the new GAN manager. That is the genesis of the American database. That is the genesis of like the 100 simulations of the Euros, the live sports stuff, whatever. Is I now have the ability to do these things. What would I want? What would I want to watch? The new GAN manager. What have I dreamt about since I started playing FM? Having real faces on these people, right? And then boom, we got it. We did it, you know? And so that's kind of the driving force. So I don't have like a main line into YouTube. That's not exactly how it works. But I whatever I've done up in, like in my life up until this point has clearly prepared me well enough to be able to do this, you know? Yeah, marking. I no, absolutely, dude. I love raiding after streams. When I was just starting out streaming, when I'd get raided, I was like, oh, how does YouTube make money? They sell the ads in my videos and then give me a percentage. That's how YouTube makes money. And they make a dumb amount of money. Yeah. No, I can't stress enough that, like, you obviously, when you start streaming and making YouTube videos, I know most of you are sitting there like, dude, hit continue. But when you start streaming and making YouTube videos, you're like, oh, I'm going to make it big. All right, but you never actually think, you know, like the adjustment that has in your life when you do actually make it. Like, this is my job. I employ 4 people that I love hanging out with, that I love making videos with, that are all wonderful people. I all being one of them. If you didn't know, he's one of the 2 editors. 3 editors. Get Gadget on the live channel. This is not exactly where I thought my life was headed, but I'm so much happier now with it. Not that I wasn't happy with my life before, but I feel like I can... There's something special about waking up every day and you're like, what am I going to do today? It's also pressurized, I think, in a lot of ways, because you're waking up every day like, what am I going to do today? But it's also cool. Is Valencic not able to play today? He can play today. To try and get him sharp enough for this match. Los is still there? Let's switch these guys. Let's go personalized central defender, personalized ball playing. I did not personalize that. So central defender, personalized ball playing. Not to mention, I just get to play Football Manager all day. And I mean, it's really fun. Where's the carpenter? There he is. Partis. Get in there. So is that our full rotated team? Yeah, Saravich, Pierre Diaz, Aniasco, Dindane, Iskren, all that fun stuff. Yo, Anime, thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. A vid on traits to be a massive hit. I've actually made one running down everything. I love hearing that the videos have helped people out, though. That does. I get a lot of messages with that, and I sometimes, like, you're just tired and you're like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna make this video today, and you just like read those and you're like, all right, we're hitting. I'm jealous. That must be nice. Okay, on the flip side, though, right? On the flip side, you make it sound like gravy and roses, but I highly recommend, if you're ever interested in what the actual business of streaming and stuff is like, watching Devin Nash. He's kind of ornery sometimes, but he is a CEO of a gaming company, has an intimate knowledge of how this stuff works, and he talks a lot about streaming and the amount of hours that you put in. Mombot! Oh, with the top row, defended with the people's elbow. With the... Hey! The 10 gifted subs, Lady Lynn, Goofiest, Alex jumping, Bosch, Vater, Sod, The Moonlight, Nekison, IG, Docmar, and then Marking dropping the tier 1 as well. Dude, I appreciate it. I'm glad we were able to raid in. Gaming company isn't really an apt description. Why? He's a CEO of something. I can't remember. I think it's like it's an agency. He's a CEO of an agency that represents Twitch streamers. Like, he represents Amaranth and some other people. Right. And so he has knowledge of the space is the important thing. Mombot always been supportive of this career of mine. Right. I appreciate that, of course. Thanks, Mom. But it is also a job. Like, don't ever get it twisted. I love doing it. But you put in a lot more hours than you would think. Right? You put in a lot of hours. And I think the most important takeaway, the one thing that I think drives a lot of people away from it once they start succeeding at it, is you are always on. Always. You are always on. You never, ever. And this is something that's okay with me. I'm a workaholic. You ever burn out on FM? No, the only personal save that I play on Football Manager is the one that you watch. That's how I keep it fresh for me. I don't consider FM my job. I consider, YouTube and streaming my job, but still. Is being a YouTuber streamer better than a 9-to-5 job? For me, yeah. But I know there's a lot of people that if you actually went through the, you're never off, right? I get just from, people that work for me, right? Dozens of messages a day about just stuff, an edit here. What are we doing with this? What are we doing with that? Right? How you dealing with this? How you dealing with that? You get, right? You have to, the Twitter is always a big thing, right? You are on all the time. All the time. You're always singing. Last night, before I could go to bed, I watched this 6th Harry Potter. Right before I go to bed, I had to package 3 videos. Title, right? You got to think of actually lock in. Think of the title. Where are you putting the ads? In the video. Write the entire description. Package it all up. What time are you going to release the videos? What are you going to do in the next video? You're always going. Right? Even when I was in Alaska, I hiked to the top of a mountain to publish a video. Right? Your brain is on 24/7 and you cannot stop. Which doesn't bother me. It bothers a lot of people. I'm addicted to it. I love doing it. I consider it living the dream. But it is definitely something you have to get used to. As how you structure your day, how you structure your life. You're an independent contractor, right? Your taxes are different. In the United States, you've got to get all your own insurance because you don't work for a company that's providing you your insurance. Right? And so that's the sort of thing that you have to go in and figure out as well. Your income fluctuates wildly, right? If I don't stream for a month, I know we got a lot of love for each other, but the number of subs goes way down. And that's okay. That is okay. That's what, you know, that's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that at all. But it's also true. Or like you have a bad month on YouTube. I mean, can you imagine doing your job what you feel like the same way, like the same number of hours? And sometimes your salary just disappears by 40% one month. It's weird. It's weird, and not a lot of people experience it. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it in a bunch of different ways to like help you kind of conceptualize what it's actually like to do this full time, because it's fascinating to me. It is fascinating. Yeah, why would you sub if no content? Exactly. I am new here. What's up, Garriman? We're just kind of talking about content creation. I don't know how we got on that. Commission bake, yeah, like a freelancer is more similar, I guess. I think another part of it is you have to be in front of people every day, which I enjoy being in front of people, but it's definitely sometimes you wake up and you're just like, man, I do not want to be in front of people today. Every morning I wake up and I'm in that's what we're doing. Well, and then of course you add in the whole fact that like to even get to the point where you're dealing with all the things I'm talking about, right? You have to put in a lot of time with no reward at all, with no guarantee of making it, right? Like, you know how many people, like, okay, so I actually watched a Devin Nash video on this the other day because I find this stuff interesting too. How many people streamed on Twitch over the last 26 months or whatever is like 11.4 million people hit the go live button on Twitch. You know how many people make the median income? The average income of a household in the United States. 3,200. That is 0.03%. In other words, if you had 10,000 people in a room, 3 of them are making the average income of an American, period. I hate math usually, but I'm pretty sure he got it right when he was explaining it. So I think that's right. We're not sure, but we think we're close, and so we're just gonna go with that, and we'll see how it feels. See if everybody's all right with it. Yeah, 0.03% ish, exactly. Do you think lockdown last year helped people get themselves in streaming YouTube? Absolutely, dude. Let's play. We're already so deep in this, and if you guys don't find this interesting, please tell me in the chat. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's show the. I can type. Typing is not a prerequisite of doing this as a job, apparently. All right, so here we are. This is us. And this is the pandemic.
When you move on to the next FM, do you ever feel bad for the Wonder Kids that are stuck in time from your last save and wonder what they could have been? Also happy to Twitch babies.
Move it slightly to the left. Fair enough. That's the pandemic. So when you say like like Twitch tripled in size when the pandemic happened. I think a lot of people kind of found me for the first time because of that. Because this is all, you know, me before that. And the YouTube too. The YouTube's got a very similar like looking graph. Let's play a match. Oh. Todorov, you're up, Big Chief. Yeah, so I joined here from YouTube. Yeah, it's basically everybody. You know, Twitch is also a celebration. Twitch is being able to hang out with the people that watch the YouTube videos. That is essentially what it is. YouTube has, yeah, no. I think that was another idea that was like really, was not creative. It was more just blunt force. It was like, I'm going to mention Twitch in every video. I'm going to mention the fact that I stream this game in every video. And so if people want to watch it and come hang out with me, it doesn't matter what video they're watching. They can do that because I love streaming and doing all this live. If YouTube is the album, Twitch is the concert. I've never heard a better explanation than that. That is literally perfect. YouTube is the album and Twitch is the concert. It's perfect. That's literally perfect. It's a perfect, because it's not like you don't love making the album, but it's different, right? And it's a lot more work with a lot less lights on and sometimes a lot less fun. But that's literally how you can understand it. That's it. Waiting for C to jump on in cloud surf. True. Cloud, not even crowd. I can't speak anymore. Hashtag professional streamer. Yo, no! No, okay, get out of here. Get out of here, Vila for Kent. I don't want any of this nonsense. I noticed your channel in the FM base era, but just noticed you when the pandemic started. Now I see your streams while working remotely from home. Yeah. That I work from home obviously helped a lot too. At least people get, you know, comfortable being around the streams and wanting to get involved in that sort of thing. And I'm just happy where we're at, and we're just gonna keep trying to push forward, innovate, do stuff that you guys want to watch, and especially around FM, continue to work on long form projects to like provide you guys cool stuff, because we have the, you know, the resources to do that, which is nice. And I saw somebody say, well, yeah, like out of the 11.4 million people that stream on Twitch, obviously a lot of them are going to be like hobby streamers, right? But the way, my counter to that, oh, come on, Petter, is that in my opinion, if you asked every one of those hobby streamers, I mean, obviously, out of 11.4 million people, you could probably never get all of them to move around anything. But if you asked all, no. Obvious foul. Obvious. Referee. I'm just saying I've got a lovely condo in Cadiz, in Spain. It's got your name all over it, man. Okay, good. Lovely condo. Exactly what I was thinking. Flagrant offside. He's bumping Dindane from an offside position. Exactly what I was thinking. Well done. Excellent decision. Oh, Todorov. Stats. What do you think Ajax Dortmund will be? I think Dortmund's going to win. Oh, Valencic! Oh, mama! Thomas Valencic with a thumping goal. Iago drops it into him. Excellent quick 2 touches. Whew. Just hit it hard near post. Keeper didn't know what to do. Tomas Valencic bags the goal for ODFC. A ridiculous unbeaten season continuing in kind. Is there a team located in Alaska oh, he's off. That was a scissor kick. Valencic dancing away from him. Get him off the field. I don't think I've ever played in 2 consecutive matches where my opponent's got a red card. What a time to be alive. We need all the help we can get, really. Nice. Valencic. who's already all over this game. He's going for more. Didn't really hit that well, did he? G Rich, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, dude. Thanks for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. Yeah, wait, what was that?
There's been a red card, but for who, Chris Kamara?
Quizera. Quizera. What? Is that Quizera? Nice. Happy with your performance so far. Yeah, apparently these guys are nervous. I put a lot of expectation on them. No, you guys are the better team so far. We're all right. I thought he'd been subbed off. That is just that's got to be one of the greatest live TV moments of all time. Because they handled it so well. Get your fingers out. This is like, instead of trying to make something up, which look, I worked in TV for a while. I know a lot of people that would have just tried to make something up. He was just like, I don't know. I thought I just saw him walking off. I'm sorry. Dude, Valencic's like unplayable right now. He won the red card. He draws a penalty foul that is clear as day. And he scored the goal. He is a beast, man. Thank you. Thank you, Petr Todorov. All you, baby. All you, Big Cheese. All you, Cap. Knock it in. Easy money. For the Bulgarian. Do you think Jesse Marsch gets fired if Energy Drink Leipzig gets blown out by PSG today? Nobody should get fired if they get blown out by PSG. Have you seen their roster recently? Have you? You should not get blown out. You shouldn't get fired if you get blown out by PSG. That just sounds like a dumb thing to do. Let's get Valencic off the field. He's been so brilliant. Doran Benkia is in, and we'll look to get Lamine Fall in for Iago as well, who's kind of working back from a slight little muscle tweak. Appreciate that second goal, though. So thank you to Valencic for shaking that free. Trying to send in low crosses. Interesting executive decision, guys. Oh, go, 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 go. Go! Run! You're fast! That is your endearing quality. Oh, I feel like you should have been able to get around him. Ref! Oh. Sounds like this Sporting Besiktas match is really popping off. Sporting's got to be winning that, though, right? Come on. It's a different levels. If you can win the Portuguese league, right, you're better than any team in Turkey. You should be, right? The way that the current hierarchy is set up. Always back the Turkish teams to beat like one good team every year, but Sporting will go into that match thinking they should win. At least they're not pulling the happy to be here vibe. They lost 5-1 to Ajax. I didn't know it was that bad. I'd seen the tables, so I knew they lost. I need to start watching. I've been watching all the extended highlights from World Cup qualifying around the world. Lebanon, Syria, by the way, if you get an opportunity. Oh, Lebanon, Syria was an insane match. I just love the fact, too, just because of, like, the AFC being so global. The Asian qualifying. The dude reffing Lebanon, Syria was from Australia. And it was a Syrian home game. They were playing in, like, Jordan. It's just wild. Like, it's just a different planet. But, hey, they had an English commentator, and they've got the extended highlights on YouTube. Scintillating tie. So is, for the record, Iraq, UAE, unbelievable match. They played in the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, this is how I spend my free time. You might be wondering, this is how I spend my free time. Iraq v UAE was another amazing match. There were, like, multiple stoppage time goals in that one. Ideas! Come on, man. What a cross by Partis. Charpentier. It's amazing. put it in an area. See, people were hating on the signing of Patrice because they're like, he's 17. What's he going to do to help you now? He's been such a solid backup at the right back position. Not to mention for you guys to pick this save up. Once we put it on the shelf, if you're still playing FM21, you want to play with ODFC. You're going to have a world-class right back to deal with in Patrice Charpentier. I'll play it wide. Anyasco. Oh, Diaz in a perfect winger position. Somebody cross the ball, please. For the love of all that's good and holy. What are we doing? Ref! That was a foul, ref. That was a foul. Pinkia with the butt assist. Oh, yeah. Doran. In the net, Doran. See, this is all we need to do against Roma. 3-0 at home. Who cares if they got a guy sent off? I mean, that would be great if they got a guy sent off. So is it no FM21 stream anymore? What game are you going to stream until the beta drops? Well, I mean, this. You know, this is our last season with ODFC, but we have quite a few things we would like to achieve in this season as we power our way through the league. We've just been playing a league match, I swear, at least every 4 days for like 2.5 months. Beginning of January. 2.5 months. We've been playing a league match every 4 or 5 days to try and compensate for all the matches we missed early in the year. There we go, boys. There we go. Nice victory. Well done. Well performed. Pierre Diaz grabbed the goal. Serovic, actually, now that he's happy, plays terribly. Maybe we need to make him angry again. Yeah, but look, if we have a few free days, we'll stream some others and play a little Crusader Kings, right? Whatever. We'll have some fun. We always have some fun. Play some Kenshi. I don't know. You know, once I get fully settled and kind of get ahead on the YouTube videos and everything else, I definitely want to spend some more time streaming and playing some other games as well. So I hope you guys are really into that. We've qualified for the Conference League, lads. We have qualified for the Conference League. Well, we can quick pick the team, essentially. Garay, N, Palmeiros, Kunin, Duarte, Daher, Katsikis, Cerna, Vyman, Karolainen, Flander and Silva. Calleja not there. I think defensively we are just going to go with Isgren and Anyazko, and then we are not going to even have a Urawath there. I think we just have Serovic and Todorov and Iago. Kim is definitely going to be there. And I think we need to go get a third forward. No, God, we need Valencic. Valencic there. So what? Serovic and Kim Jong-min. We need Pierre Diaz too, man. Which means we're going to have to drop one of the midfielders. Which weirdly means I feel like we need to drop Todorov because Iago and Valencic have just been in better form. And so we have our defense covered with Isgren at center back and then Yazko at the fullbacks. And then Iago, Valencic, Pierre Diaz, Kim Jong-min, and Milovan Serovic is like... That's our substitute setup. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay. I know we can do this too. I just need to put the team in the right... I just need to put the team in the right position to be able to pull this off. I know we can do this. I know we can do this. Let me look at something. All right, we're going to attacking movement and then this. All right, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna stack them on either day and do a little rest in the middle. Maintain that this perceived superiority over you and your playing style, despite the result today. I don't really care what he said. Isgren played his 100th league match, which is great. Your team ranks among the best in the league in retaining possession. Cool, awesome, super hot. Love the fact that we're doing that. No comment. That's the worst question in the entire game. I start somebody because we're rotating our team, and they're like, "So, are you starting him there forever? Just are you? Did you start him over your all-time best player? Just is that something you're going to do more often?" And there's no good answer to this. And you're like, I feel like this is gotcha journalism. So, why is American football not played in other countries? Because, you know, America wasn't quite as accomplished at exporting athletics for various reasons. I feel like that sounded loaded. It wasn't loaded. The U.S. just didn't export its games as effectively as some other nations exported their games. And so the U.S. just hung out. And I mean, honestly, in large part, the United States was the recipient of exported games. Right? The United States received the exporting of games. That's where American football came from. It is, as weird as it might sound, an adaptation of association, you know, it's of rugby football, which was, of course, a branch off of what eventually became association football, soccer. Right, and so you see other adaptations in Australia with Aussie rules. You see other adaptations in Ireland. You have Gaelic football and I guess hurling. I have no idea where that came from, but Gaelic football more so. Other adaptations. Is that the Zealand? Absolutely. The entire country is named after me. How's the stadium? Did you improve it? Yeah, it's 20,000 seater. It's great. No, I just mean, look, the United States was an English colony. And so there was a super highway of, you know, the people that lived in the U.S. played the same sports. But of course, once things break off, those sports evolve, right? In Australia, they evolve in, well, Eurowath wasn't going to be on the bench anyways. Unfortunate, but he wasn't going to be on the bench anyways. So as those sports evolve, they turn into different things. In the United States, it turned into American football. As a European Premier League fan, I find American football to be my second favorite sport. Quarterback position is the hardest. Yeah, quarterback is the hardest position in sports. Yes. Isn't it called football in the U.S. because the ball is 1 foot? No, it's not. It's called football in the United States because that's what it's always been called. That's because we adapted the game from football. It became our football, right? That was the American version of football, which was the sport that came from England to everybody. And, you know, you have Aussie rules football in Australia. That's very much the same sort of thing, where that nation and culture molded the rules of football into the sport that you see today. And obviously at this point it's very far away from what it was, but it's still football. Why are there so few NFL games each season? In my opinion, there are too many already. Because the sport is absolutely brutal. How many bought tickets this year? I think we've got 9,000 season ticket holders. So, I mean, the support's pretty good. Dude, Cerna. With the tight hamstring, I'm going to need you to chill. Center of the offensive line's probably harder than QB. I mean, physically, yes. But physically is not. Like, there are more people that can play interior offensive line in the NFL than can play quarterback at a high level, right? No, I said Gaelic football too. Yeah, when football was introduced in the United States, it was called. When the actual sport of soccer was kind of reintroduced into the United States, it was called soccer in England. Yes. And then Americans started calling it soccer, and the English people during World War II went all, "Ah! The Americans are calling it soccer." So they went back to football. I made a video on this in case you're wondering. You're like, why does he know all these things? I made a video on it and did a bunch of research on it. But it was the academic equivalent of, well, the Americans started using it a lot during World War II when everybody was hanging out together. And so that the English people were like, ew, that's like what the Americans call it. We're going to call it football again. You know, like in terms of being in vogue, the English needed to be cooler, which I understand. You invented the sport, right? And we were just picking it up. After suffering every away defeat, you return home for the second match of the series. We gotta be prepared to fight for our rewards. I'm gonna say we've got a good chance as long as we focus on what we can do. Given how well you played against Villa for Kents, presumably you'll be asking for more of the same. See no reason we can't keep playing that way if we work hard, keep morale up. Absolutely. Cerna gonna be fit. They'll be touch and go right up to kickoff time. Change your training methods in response to Cerna's complaints. Something to really talk to my coaching staff about. Wow, we have a pretty full room here at ODFC today. Interesting. South Americans call it football, though, not soccer. Yeah. They do. And I have no idea how the game got to South America. I have not researched that. Yeah, imagine a 38 game NFL season is impossible. They already have to inject the dudes with a ton of painkillers to get through 17 games. Like, for real. American football, if you have never played it, please. I don't pass judgment on how tough other sports are. Right, if I've not played them. I have played rugby before, not for long, right? I was on the club team for about a week at UVA, and it hurt a lot, and it's a really tough sport. American football is a brutally tough sport to play physically. And so I know a lot of people in Europe are like, oh, they get oxygen, you know, the ball's barely in play. I'm like, dude, you were getting hit by a freight train. It hurts all the time. If you've ever played American football, don't. What position did you play in rugby? One of the fast dudes on the outside that I have long since forgotten what they were called. Fly half, maybe? I feel like that was it. Yeah, I know that in England and actually all over Europe, there are like these kind of club American football teams. It's fun. High school football in Florida. Yeah, my high school was really big too. So it was like, I was not good. I can't stress that enough. It was like a really high level. You know, you're playing really big kids. And I just remember in practice, I played defense and when I was a safety. And we would do these tackling drills. And you're just like, there's no way this is good for me. There's no way. And it would literally be, it was two lines. And one person would have the ball. And you'd run it an angle towards a cone. And the other person would have to pick it is coming from the other line, and you converge like that, and you'd hit them. And that was the drill. And then you'd get up and get in the other line. And they were not allowed to get to the cone. I was a keeper in soccer. Yeah, I can't believe Doran Benkia is not in the Romanian national team. I can't imagine they're spoiled for choice at that position in particular. He wants to take a look at Benkia? Well, you probably should, you know. Before we call him up for the Portuguese national team. Say it ain't so. This kid just doesn't have enough to his game. We are at the level where we need people to have a little bit more to their game. A little bit more to their game than just one thing. You can't be a winger that's fast and controls the ball well, right? We've got everybody on our team is fast and controls the ball well. Hey, Ming Tao, I could have sworn we removed you from our short list. Same with you, to be honest. Serencio Shakison, I can't remove you because your name is too awesome. The best San Marinese player of all time. Absolutely. No arguments there. Max Aarons is still doing well. That dude's getting paid 27 million a year. That dude's getting paid 21 million a year. Very good South Korean popping up out of nowhere. I need to find, or they need to make a setting where you are not allowed to recommend somebody that is already on my short list through the scouting center. That would be of great significance to me and would save me the majority of my trips through the scouting center to comprehend these teams. Zealand is 5'2". Yeah, are you tall enough to be a keeper? Dude, there is something about streaming in general. People do not think, like, they get, like, for some reason, there's never any relativity, like this preconceived notion of whether you're tall or not. And people either think you're really tall or like a big person, or think you're just not.
Zian bottle.
I am a large person, like physically. I'm 6'2", about 210. Your actual height surprised me. Thanks, man. I mean, like, I do have an Instagram where you can see me standing next to things. Like, here, you know, we can go take a look at it. If you haven't followed the Zstagram, I would highly recommend it, you know, for some B tier content to just inject into your veins. Of course, Instagram's not loading. Facebook, what are you doing? I want to see me standing next to some things. Reason I go into this screen is because the people who I'm following didn't sign up to be shown on stream, and so, you know, I'm not going to just, like, show them. But, you know, here's Zealand standing with a puppy in Alaska, right? And there is Zealand standing next to Zealand's brothers. There is Zealand riding a one-horse open sleigh. Here is Zealand with his parents, being tall, right? Here is Zealand standing in just amazing shorts. Being, you know, large, girthy legs, right? Grealish calves, all whole 9 yards. Here's Zealand with the pose. And below that is a picture I don't think I can show you on Twitch because I'll get TTS'd because I'm a dude.
If you want to know
maybe I can
the
just
best
tell them I'm
name
wearing
in
a
all
sweater.
of sports, there was a hockey player named Deet Clapper who played for Boston. Also, you forgot Canadian football.
I actually don't know what Canadian football is. I mean, seriously, and I apologize for missing it. TTS, TOS. There are too many acronyms, man. I can't keep them all straight. I try. TOS, terms of service. That's what we meant to say. It's like American football, but they put their goalposts at the front of the ends. Oh, yeah. The CFL, it's literally Canadian League. Yeah, it's just football with a bigger ball, and the field goal is like at the front of the end zone. Yeah, I'm familiar. It's 3 downs instead of 4. I didn't know how many different rules there were. I kind of figured it was just the same thing. Like the Canadian Football League was just the same thing. Diz! Thank you for the 9 months, dude. All right, we've set up our training as well as we can. And now we need to go out and beat Roma 3-0 at home. Liverpool can do it to Barcelona. We can do it to Roma. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I've covered our plan. We want to control the game early. We want to hope for an early goal, and we want to control the game. Okay? Once we do that, control the game, then we're going to slowly and steadily start creeping forward. And as we slowly and steadily start creeping forward, we're going to find our next 2 goals. And we're going to go ahead and win this game 4-0 right now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to win this 4-0. They're going their 4-2-3-1. With Wilfried Gnonto, Daniele Rocco, who is their, like, superstar. To make sure we track him. We need maybe Katsikis is just like a I'm on Daniele Rocco. I think I'm gonna do that. We don't do this often, but you know what, Daniele Rocco, you are specifically marking Daniele Rocco. Okay. Specifically.
Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z.
Yo, Rob! Thank you for the 6 months and congrats on the silver bacon Chirker. Thank you for the 14 months, Chirker. You're awesome. Heritage! The gifted Dr. Snuggles. You're in the Hammers and Heritage with 46 gifted subs to the Hammers. Can I get a shoo? Yeah, we had a close down on Pippi. That didn't really do anything, did it? Wilfried can fly. He's going to be dragged. They're playing, I think, wings, both sides. Let's get wide. We've got that specific mark. Let's get wide. Let's force the opposition into the middle. Let's get wide. Woo! Starting lineup is our ride or die. We need a magic night, boys. We need a magic night. Poison Flander carrying with Silva up. We're gonna need set piece goals. We are gonna need set piece goals. But Jason Stern at the edge of the box. Kitsikis with that individual man mark could get dragged way out of position if we had him at the edge of the box, and that could get really, really annoying. Free kicks on the attacking part of it. I know I want you up there. We'll just unclick both of these because it is annoying how that like always happens, and so we'll just we'll get Onsi up and do that on both sides here. Get Silva up, and let's just have Katsikis like lurk outside the area on both of these. This is the type of micromanagement that sometimes can save your life. Indirect wide. We would like you up, and Katsikis lurking outside the area. All right. Silva, get up there. If one of these guys scores off one of these set pieces, we go nuts because we know we go nuts because we know that was us. Like outside the area, and you go up. All right. For this is our last attempt with ODFC in the Champions League. And we feel as though that you have some part left to play in our journey. For that is why we maintain our faith, FM gods, to whom we have bequeathed you 3 saints from this save. And may they show the wisdom to guide us now. May those saints have paid their dues to give us every bounce of the ball to beat Roma by 4 goals to 0. For we know we have the quality all we need is your guidance should you deem us fit to go on in this Champions League. It is now or it is never. Take these hands of prayer as a sign of our piety. And in the name of Juan Shuran, Moises Diniz, João Pinto, and Eric Mendez, we pray. Amen. Alrighty, kids, it's time. Everything's set. Everything is set. It's showtime. It's Champions League. It's the round of 16. It is our chance at redemption. It is our opportunity. Go out there, relax, play your natural game. We're going to depressurize the situation. They will be feeling a lot of pressure today. We are going to, say that we have faith. We've got faith in our bench, that's for sure. We've got great options out there. They're a very good team. We're going to relish a chance of keeping our good form and denting their ambitions. I need Garai to perform, and I know he will. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oriental Dragon Stadium for its first Champions League knockout contest. The big tactical decision is the man mark on Daniele Rocco. We are good enough to do this. And keep in mind early, our goal is control of the game. It's getting control of the game and starting to put game pressure on them on the road in front of a sold-out house. Oh, I like this. I like this. Come on, boys. Look in the middle. That's not an excellent opening. Oh, here we go. Float one in. Still us. Still us. We've not started the game with good possession, which is obviously what we wanted to do. Ooh, yes, Poison. Yes, Poison. Seb. Well, that's not exactly what we were hoping for. Yes. 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 Come on! There we go. Now we're resting possession. We're collecting shots. Try and get a goal in those first 25 minutes here. Oh, it's a great spot for Silva. Vyman! Oh! Why is he taking that? It should be Boysen every time. It was a good ball. Rolf had a shot at it. Should be Boysen every time. Come on, lads. Come on, this is where we want to be. We're where we want to be right now. Get the ball in the net. Johan, no! Onsi! It's fine, it's fine. This is a counter. Sort of preferred the lofted ball in. Smart of them to not do that. Garay got lucky there. He wandered off his line for no particular reason. Ooh, Silva somehow gets it to Buizen. Good tackle. Good tackle. Good passing. We need to get really wide. Their two center mids are sitting really deep. Oh, he's in. He's in. Joe Silva. Let's go. It's just what we wanted. Right on 25 minutes. I don't know what their center back's doing, and I do not care. But João Silva, Mr. ODFC, holds his nerve. And the biggest 1v1 of the year. Just lost the ball in the lights or something. All right. Let's get on this ball. Let's get on this ball. Come on, Onsi. Come on, Onsi. Good spots. Good spots. Good spots. Good work. All right, now slide over. Palmeiras, this is you. Serna picks up the drop back. Oh, what a save! I don't even know how the ball got to that guy. I thought we were positioned pretty well. We just got beaten. Garay with the big hand. It's like their first real look at the goal. There you go, Ricardo. Come on, big guy. Come on. Is he on? Gotta wake up, boys. We slipped in the last 10 minutes here. There you go, Los. We needed somebody to make a defensive play and not just give it right back to him. Now Buizen. Ooh, Buizen. He's got Silva somewhere. Ref. Come on, don't you want the television revenue of a great match or something? Onsi, slip him. That's better. Good ball from Vyman. Serna. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful! It's good work. Their center backs are really struggling to cope with our strikers. 1v1. It's a great finish by Buizen. All right, good work, boys. Delighted with your performance so far. I wouldn't exactly say that. I think we really had a 10-minute stretch on defense where we were not very good. Garay made 2 saves. We really appreciated to keep it where it needed to be for us. But that second goal is exactly how this tactic is supposed to play. And so I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, good stab. Oh, Seb on for Silva. He was off. He was definitely offside. That would have been nice, though. He did shank the cross shot, whatever he went for there. There you go. You can use the middle. Somebody show. Lyman needs to be the one showing there. He's the playmaker. And get out of Katsiki's way there. Vyman, Buizen, is he in? He was in. I mean, yeah, it's a tough chance, but slick passing. I like the way we're playing, right? Overall, despite those outside of those 10 minutes, I really like the way we're playing. We're getting a little congested in the middle sometimes. Ooh, Boyson. Jason. Boyson. Good hustle. Good hustle, Vyman. That's a perfectly fine challenge. All right, change. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. I think we're gonna stay up and get stuck in more. No, we're not gonna do that. That's dangerous against their pace. Definitely gonna increase our directness. Oh, he's on? That's ridiculous. How is he onside there, boys? How is he onside there? So honestly, a shame I got to take him off that because he's done an absolutely storming job defending there. No, not yet. That was really close. He's checking back right as the ball is played. You just switch your set pieces around. We really likelihood needed a set piece goal here. We still obviously could get that, but what's we gonna do there? Okay. Well, that's us? No. Get in. Let's go. All right, come on, two more. We needed the set piece goal. You can always order up an Onsi Caroline in goal. You know, you need a set piece goal. You can order up Onsi. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Get on this ball. Steal it. Right there. Boom. Boyson. Yes. Run! Run, Saravich! Get in the Milo van! Come on. Again. Again. Ah, Nicolaus, what will we do without you? Come on. Kunin now. Kunin now. Aransi again. Oh, Daher. I mean, that's fine, but I'll say, what am I going to disagree with on that? Just get it to a fullback. Near side. Near side. Good pass. Good pass. Daher can be really aggressive here. Beautiful. Milovan. Back to Daher. Yes. Alejandro's got time. He's got space. He's got a man. No! Close. Yes. Yes, on C. Man, we are all over them. We are all over them right now. Sub. I really don't have a sub that I want to make. You can't play over there? I totally thought you could play over there. This is horrific. Thank you. Iago! Iago can play defense and he can pass, so we're going to get him in there, but we need to be as forthcoming as humanly possible in the last 15 minutes. Those are the changes. Come on, boys, and float it in there. Good work on C. Come on. It's a good ball. Step. Attaboy, Iago. Boy, Kunin. Iago, you're there. You're there. We're basically just man on man. Oh, that's a tough foul. Get on this. Get on this and get the ball up the field. Up the field. Up the field. Now. Good punt. It's a good punt. Oh, got to be winning that. Iago. That was enough. Just flop. Fall over. Oh, it's there. Ref! Ref! Come on, ref. He was winding up the shot. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, man? He's winding up the shot. Come on, boys. Come on, I've seen this stuff happen in these simulations. I've seen this stuff happen in the simulations. It can happen right now. Come on, Gry. Come on, Gry. Bold, but it worked. Nice pass. On C. Well, now we've got like 8 guys up here. So somebody finds somebody. Oh, my goodness me. Send it. Come on, Silva. Come on, Silva. Come on, Gel. Yeah, let's go. Take the ball. We got to take. Oh, well. They've broken through our wave. Just going to need them to not score. Oh, what a play. What a play. Go. Go. Come on, Seb. No. Up the field, Seb. Up the field. Should have another minute. We just have to basically win this throw. Throw it there. Throw it there. Yeah, my guy's standing right there. Throw it to the right. Throw it right. Or just, you know, take your time, man. It's all good. That's us. That's us. It's our ball. Up. Up. Hit it. Seb. Come on, Sarovic. God. Up the field. Up the field. Send him off, ref. It's unbelievable. Up. Don't know what they consider what, so we're just gonna change all four to send everybody up. Not the goalkeeper, because I don't want to have some sort of cheese happening, you know. Where he like accidentally passes it short and all of a sudden my goalkeeper's not there, right? I mean, we could theoretically play this ball short. I think we've got like 45 seconds left. Oh, it doesn't even count as anything. Okay. All right, Boyson. Can't ever say this team wasn't great. Gave it absolutely everything they had and nearly deserved it. We hit the inside of the post. We were around. We even had that one break where we had everybody up, and you figured that there just had to be a chance at the end of that once we threw Kernan up. But he absolutely, you know, there was a lot of vitriol, a lot of hate, a lot of bottles going around after our really tough loss in Rome. I think the boys proved that they were it's a really good team that definitely had the ability to win the Champions League. It just we couldn't quite get the ball to fall our way. An unlucky boys chat. We still have an opportunity for a very special season. We've got a chance to go unbeaten. We've got a chance to win the quad. And we came up, for the second time in 4 seasons, we've been knocked out on away goals in the Champions League. Real Madrid's beaten Manchester United. Oh. We needed one more header, Onsi. He was so close. Hey guys, yeah, Unsi's been sensational. He's a wonderful player. It's only natural that clubs are interested, but he's under contract and he wants to. It's a broken question. Ollie, no comment. Says our failure to qualify for the Champions League, and I'm like, boss, we are going to qualify for the Champions League next year. That's kind of how this works. Oh. Dang. Right there. If we hadn't allowed that one goal and that dude was... Oh, that call was so close on the offside there. But even then, towards the end, I mean, we had so many chances around 70-something minutes. And then you score in the 93rd, and you really put a ton of pressure on him in those last 2 minutes. Daher with an absolutely heroic sliding play to set us up with a potential counter. We had, like, nobody back playing defense. That was just a tremendous play, and then we were on the move. I really thought we were going to do it there. We were on the move up the field, and Sarovic looked to get that pass in the middle and just couldn't quite get it around the defender. Wait, the beta actually start tomorrow? Is that what you guys are shouting about? Where's the actual Football Manager account? No, okay. Fine, you guys are being very convincing, all right? So we were not destined for the Champions League, but our unbeaten season, our quad, it's still in play, and we can definitely end on a high note. Even Valencia actually did it. They actually went out and beat Liverpool, so more power to them. Juventus beats Bayer Leverkusen to get into the quarterfinals. But Valencia, shout out. They did it. Roma.
Remember when that guy was unhappy for not playing? He forced us to keep him in. That's what she said.
Boo! Thank you for the 6 months, though, Joy. Happy Feet Franklin, I appreciate the Prime. Gabe the Babe, I appreciate the Tier 1. Both of y'all, welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon, the emotes, get in the subsection of the Discord to take full advantage of being part of the Hammers. In there you can submit your saves for saving and everything else. Yeah, I mean, you can always point, like, we were missing 2 starters in the first match, whatever. We shouldn't have lost 3-0. We gave up the 3rd goal in the final minute of stoppage time. If we hadn't given up that goal, obviously we would have gone through. So there's a lot of different, small things you can point at. We were really going for the away goal, and we never got it, which just puts you really far behind the 8 ball, because they don't need to be better than you. They just need a moment, and they had a moment. Yeah, they had a moment. They had a moment, and now we play away to Porto to try and preserve our unbeaten season, which of course is going to be one of the greatest challenges to that that we are going to have. And so we move. We move. Flobert, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, my dude. Thanks for spending Jeff Bezos money to get yourself into the hammers. Can you stream FM22? I don't have it anymore. We were allowed to make 2 videos out of it. But they got to go back and they got to make the beta now, so. Bye-bye. Yeah. Alright. Vibe switch! Something that can carry us forward. Los. Still just an absolute titan of industry. Alright. Well, it's on. Oh, shoot. It's on the day of the match. So that just changes things. We're going to go with our full starting team, though. Which means all these guys can actually play in the U23s match. We just have to have our starting team ready for away to Porto because, you know, kind of a big deal. Try and keep our unbeaten season going away to the third best team. You know, yeah, I'll stream FM24. That's what I'm thinking. When's the beta coming? Dude, I think my guess is Thursday or Friday. I would be surprised if they waited until next week to drop it. But honestly, Monday would make sense. That's kind of like 2 weeks out from the November 9th date. But in terms of me actually knowing, I legitimately do not know when the beta comes out. I wish I did, because then I could plan my life around, well, I'm going to definitely stream today. You know, how many Chinese players are in your squad at the moment? Actually, 0. Probably why we lost. Oh, baby! We're gonna have an American. Adam Connor. We have 2 Portuguese guys. I love this club. Just injecting Chinese players into our veins. Oh, they're all 5 stars, dude. They're all 5 stars. Every single one of them. Just kidding, they suck. They're not good. They are not good. Best one's 3 stars. So yeah, they're not good. Whatever. Wang Wingshen. Plug him in. Paulo Furtado, or Cape Verdean, who honestly, these guys are going to be Chinese national team and Cape Verdean national team level players. Boom. Almeden Sharing. Yang Wei. Sounds like a Chinese rapper. Not Yao Ming, but Zhao Ming. Adam Connor is good enough. Ready to get a goalkeeper right. And Yu Xuan is good enough. Willkommen. But sign Yao Ming, though, he is great on corners. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. He is great on corners. Oh, man. It's a bitter pill to swallow considering how close we got to pulling that off. You just wish you could have that first game back because we were obviously better. We just... We didn't do enough. All right, the unbeaten season against the old bully, Porto. Starting lineup, Garay, Palmeiros, Kunin, Duarte, Daher, Katsikis, Cerna, Vyman, Carolinen, Philander, Silva. We're doing exactly what we were doing before. Except we are switching some things up, right? We're going back to more kind of the traditional way we were playing. We're going to change that up now. Omarovic, no. That dude is a pacey dude, though, right? Yeah, he's quick. He's a shifty lad. All right, I think set pieces should be all sorted. Now, definitely a little disappointed in Johan Kunin. He's not giving us enough goals. He's not giving us big goals off set pieces. But here we go, boys. Exact same team that just beat Roma 4-1. Going on the road at the Estadio do Dragão. Expect nothing but a win from this match. Let's go! All right, Kunin. Just want to see a good display today. They're playing their classic countering 4-5-1 that they've been playing for like 5 years. We know how to deal with this. Sometimes they make it a 4-4-2. Guess they don't have two strikers they like, or they're scared. They should be. My boy Vyman. Way to spread the love. Oh, Cerna! Oh my goodness, he hit it like a schoolgirl. Actually, a schoolgirl, depending on age, would probably be able to hit the ball harder than that. You know, that checks out. No, wee. Whoa, there's Sailor. Daher, what are we doing, man? Getting outrun? Wide. Maybe Cerna can figure that out. Nice. Los. Katsikis. Oh, that's a really good ball. So nobody made the run to coincide. I like this, though. We've got them just all backed in, and we're just going to need a moment of quality from one of our incredibly talented players to kind of unlock this. Oh, Vyman! Oh, my God. That would have been nice. Just drops a teardrop in the top corner. Oh, Los has got Silva. Hi. Sweeney Todd, thank you for the 2 months in the Prime. Knight, I appreciate the Prime as well. Thanks for spending Jeff Bezos money. Get yourself into the hammers. Kunin, that is a mile over. Come on, we are... They can't even get on the ball. Oh, wait. He still has that stupid man mark on? God, I hate that. Why does that stay? I told him to man mark a specific player, not a specific position. It's different. They're doing a good job of limiting us, I suppose. Oh, they just got a shot that was 0.28. Here's what I'm going to do. Because they're being annoying, I'm going to go ahead and be annoying. You ready? going to make this a lot harder for you. But you know what? Your formation is so far back, it really doesn't matter. We can cover ourselves defensively while doing that. So, enjoy. My fullbacks are going to be in your lap the entire game. Wide! Honestly, either side works. Come on, Los. Oh, that's a beautiful one, too. Los, yes. Poison! Ay, ay, ay. I've got bodies and blue shirts everywhere. Man, right before the half would be awesome. Man, we're good. So it's good tackling. Are ready and waiting for the wing. Just got barbecued in. Oh my. Good save. That would have been very unfortunate. Can't be losing that header, boys. We are too tall to be losing that header. Not happy. That being said, encourage out of the locker room. It's a tight game, but I can't help shake the feeling they're playing the type of game they wanted to play. Atta boy, Cerna. All right. Oh, I mean, I'll take that. Ref. I'll take that as some serious cosmic justice right now. I will take that. We will take that. Please. Amen, brother. That's not what I wanted. Bro! Ah! Change of attack. Give me Pierre Diaz as an inverted winger. Somebody that can just absolutely make this play happen. Picks the ball up, takes off with it. That's what we want. Good recovery. It's like, is he really going to be able to get this shot off in here, guys? Lads. Oh, here we go. Just wedge a set piece in there in front of the away fans. Let's go! Yeah, I did forget I was in the other corner. What of it? It happens. Thank you. Kick the door down. Nice, in the middle. Yes, Vyman, beautiful. Karolainen, Diaz, what a touch. Cerna, oh, the keeper did really well, actually. He should have been out of position. We were so dialed in on making sure we got a result here. I did forget my camera was in the wrong corner. Not the wrong corner. It's just not the normal corner. Ay, 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 ay. Conan, man, we gotta put one of these away sometime. Sometime, Conan. Oh, that's just gorgeous. I mean, he is so good. He is so good. Silva up top, Karolainen down, set off the flares. He is so free. The flying fin. To never be forgotten. The flying fin. Nice. Nice. There you go. Now they're just coming apart. Boysen. Oh, he walks him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just wheels away. Hand of the year. And it's ODFC all day, every day, at Porto 3-0, all in the second half. Oh, no. He's off. Huh. That's hilarious. Chuckle. You know, congrats for all this, you know, it's payback for something. Get wrecked. That's my official club statement after this match is get wrecked. We play them in the cup final at the end of the season too. We play this Porto team in the cup final. Hello, Adam Plosek. How long you tormented me. Yeah, good luck getting through Duarte up there. That's what I thought. Oh, nice. We are just playing passionate defense. Passionate defense. We are all in on this. Sub. Double midfield sub with Iago and Valencic. Oh, this feels sweet. This feels devastatingly sweet. Oh, Silva, nice twirl. Diaz. Oh, he's got Boysen. It's hunting a second. But honestly, this might be another highlight. They just did. I don't think they have the legs to defend for 90 minutes. I'm going to be completely honest. Oh, there you go. Great ball. Nice touch. Oh, not the easiest angle to finish from, but we did get ourselves another chance. Well, Kunin's still got the legs. Duarte's over here dragging. Escorts the ball out of play, the big Belgian. Yes. Yes. It's exactly what we wanted to show up and do. We wanted to show up and show them we are much better than them. We are much, much better. Put them in their rightful place as we continue our campaign for one of the most ridiculous seasons you've ever seen in Portugal. We've still only allowed 4 goals. Yes. 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 We have allowed 4 goals all season. That continues at Porto with a convincing 3-0. Board set the budgets. Well, now I guess we're inside the payroll budget, huh, there, boss? Chelsea keeping tabs on Karolainen. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. How much do you enjoy Silva's performance? Very good player, and he's enjoying his playing time, you know? Fans love Onsi. Can't imagine why he'd want to leave. We want to win. That's why we play That's why we play the way we play. That's why we're full of optimism about the future of this club. Tear rolls down in the face. Silva performance pleases Shannon. Why, yes. It has pleased me. Amen, brother. Is that just the league? Because you conceded 4 to Roma alone. Nice. Yes, it's obviously just the league. But I know you already knew that. Four goals conceded in 27 league matches. Which sounds too good to be true, but of course it is actually true. 4 against Belenenses, Porto, Boavista, Gil Vicente. We have a 0-0 draw with Benfica and a 1-1 draw with Porto, are our only 2 non-wins this season. Vitoria is a good team, though. We've got to maintain focus. We got to make sure that we get the best team on the field that we can.
Folded hands.
Folded hands. Ben Glander, thank you for the 7 months. Folded hands. Yeah, I'm not lying when I'm saying we're putting together the best season in the history of the Portuguese League. We are putting together the best season in the history of the Portuguese League. We already offered these guys. Oh, Wang Win-Shing with an eye-catching performance of 7.1. Nice. And a boy. We actually literally just clinched Champions League with like 7 matches to go. We clinched Champions League. I have supreme confidence we're going to be able to do the quad for the first time and that we can do this unbeaten season. Away to Benfica is the match circled on the calendar now. We have an away day against Benfica in these last 7 games. That's the match. All right, everybody else, we should be... You guys just dropped 135 million for Henry Verbruggen, who's one of the best midfielders in the world. And you throw an offer down on the table for Ansi as well? No. 1, Ansi is better than Henry Verbruggen. 2, Ansi's under contract until the end of the millennium. I make sure of that. So there is no way you can jackknife Ansi Karolainen out of this team. How many league goals did you score last season? I honestly don't remember. I feel like it was more. I mean, we are obviously, I don't think scoring as many goals, but what we get in return for that is the fact that nobody can score against us. We just clean sheet every single game. So you got to be happy with that situation. I think we already know you're not very good. That guy could be good. Joel Torres. No. Sorry, boss. Why does this happen? Everybody's supposed to be on my short list indefinitely. Because we have a good enough scouting department that we can just keep our reports on our entire 200-something man short list up to date. That's what those walls of scouting reports are. Is just keeping our short list up to date, which is why we can get through them really fast. Did we pull off the comeback against Roma? Yes and no. We did tie on aggregate. We won 4-1 at home and lost on away goals. Oh, tragedy. Do you think Kunan's one of the main I mean, that and our formation gets another midfield. We literally have another midfielder on the field at the expense of an attacking player. That's the way we've chosen to set up because we have so much quality in the midfield. And so that contributes. You know, we have Katsikis basically roaming free with no actual passing duties, and then 3 midfielders, just job it is to possess the ball. We force teams to go outside. Do you save scum off stream? No. Look, I don't judge people for doing it. There are things that bother me, though. If you're bragging about this great accomplishment, but you save scum for it, you say, look, I had to reload twice, but, you know, I won the World Cup with San Marino. Okay, that's incredible, you know. But it's also a video game. Like, if you just want to play it by yourself, right, and you're not going to sit there and brag about it like you did it the first time, I have no issue at all with people save scumming, because this is a game, right? If save scumming makes it more fun to play, then do that. Exactly. Just play it how you want. Wide people happy. How am I going to sit on a high horse and tell you how to play a video game that you bought with your money, right? Whatever's most fun for you to do, do that. Everybody just be happy. Please. You know. Everybody just be happy. All right. Nice. You're playing a friendly against Botswana. That sounds really productive. Dude, Syria is doing the business in qualifying with Jafar Barroom right now. I mean, look at that. Syria's going to qual for the World Cup, like, easily. Which they, of course, have never been to, right? Like, they're going to qual easily. Jafar Barroom leading the way of a golden generation. They beat Uzbekistan 2-1. He actually didn't play a lot in that game. Sarovic leads Serbia over Egypt. Argentina, Brazil was a draw, but at least Daher's back on the freaking team now. They played Duarte for a full 90 minutes. Dindane with Ivory Coast, New Zealand draw. Tunisia and Qatar with the draw. A lot of friendlies going on, which is rare. I think South America was in qualifying. So check out, I mean, Colombia's literally in first with Jason Cerna on the team, and our Ricardo Garay, Juan Añazco Paraguayans are trying. They're trying. They're close right now. Vyman can speak good Portuguese. Kunin can speak good Portuguese. Good for them. Obviously, top praise to Boys in Philander with the 1 goal, 1 assist against Botswana. Since save scumming's good for learning, yeah, probably is. Honestly, I just never. It ruins the immersion for me. I don't want to say I like the pain, but you know what I mean. I enjoy the challenge. You got to do it this time. Big time lurker on Twitch. Huge fan of the YouTube. Keep up God's work on FM, man. Spectacular, Pat, man. Thank you. I'm glad you've been around. I'm glad you're enjoying everything. It's great to see you. First time I made the UCL final in FM20, I lost 2-1. My striker who hadn't missed a pin the whole season missed 2. I was so close to save scumming that game. Yeah, but it builds character, you know? It does build character. Ali Doumbia is literally in my U23s, dude. Just, they are so short on center backs. He's actually got a chance to be really good. Maybe that's why they capped him. He does have a chance to be really good. Why did they not play Mohamed Goma in that last match? It's weird. Really? Only 2 other guys? Play Pierre. Well, I mean, Pierre and Iago can play too. It's a U23s match, so they got nothing else to do. FIFA World Cup qualification. Greece loses 2-1 to Portugal. South Korea abuses Jordan 6-1. And Bulgaria loses to France 2-0. How's that shaping up? Oh, that was literally the first game. Fun. Bulgaria off to the hot start against France. That could have been fun. But honestly, Todorov's probably their best player, and he's not a hard carry. Having the editor enabled ruins the save for me. I have it enabled in this save right here. It doesn't ruin the save for me. It actually helps fix things. Like our youth recruitment was broken, and we ran it through the forums, and they went, that is a bug. We're patching it. When, you know, there was a bug with registration in the Portuguese league. Having the editor on allows you to, like, not get screwed in long saves. So I always like that. Well, a big old purchase of Henry Verbruggen by Barcelona for Man United for $110 million. The midfield orchestrator from United. On the move. What's up, Tiago? How you doing? Not gonna lie, I do save scum when the youth intake is terrible. A lot of people do that. They try and make it so that you can't necessarily just reboot your youth intake every time. This guy's gonna be unbelievable. 17 years old at that level. Left back. Ugh. Star Spangled. Philippe Albert. Him and Patrice Charpentier, I'd have the starting French fullbacks for a decade. But he's on PSG already. It cost $100 million to get him out of there. Which, you know, if we had, might be worth it. Roscoe, thank you for the gifted sub to Spectacular Patman. Spectacular Patman. You are now in the hammers. You've got bacon. You have emotes. If you ever want to come back in the chat again, you can throw those around.
Let's go Dragons.
Yo, demand more. Thank you for the 10 months. I have to use the editor anytime Leeds try to hire Sam Allardyce. But it's such a match made in heaven, I think. Such a match made in heaven. It's just right there for the taking. It makes too much sense. We at home? Okay, good. We're at home. Don't want to deal with it. I already have to play Porto and Benfica on the road down the stretch. Obviously, we handled Porto, but that wasn't comfortable until late. Don't have to deal with any more tough road games if I can help it. So Vittoria checks out. Attribute masking is usually a debate. I leave it on. Would you follow a... Yeah, I mean, if you redeemed a lookup to see who won previous Champions Leagues, yeah, we'd check that out. God, Finland losing to Slovenia to start your qualifying. Sweden loses to Russia to start its qualifying. Finland is just bad. They're a group they can totally get out of too, but not if you start out losing to Slovenia. Swedish group, they're in group 8. They're probably the highest ranked team in the world in this group. Is it Russia? It's definitely not Russia. Is it Czechia? No. Sweden is the highest ranked team in their group in the world at 17. Which means they probably should be able to handle it. Not lose their opening game, Thomas. Love your work. Is it harder to stay emotionally invested in ODFC now without the Champions League and knowing the save is ending? No. I am uncomfortably emotionally invested in the saves. I always was before I even did like streaming and stuff. You know, like I dented a trash can one time when I missed Champions League on the final day with West Ham and FM 17. I've always been like really, really into it. It's more of it's a sad acceptance, right? That we're just not going to have that magic moment with ODFC. But we, like, this team is so good and is accomplishing so much, and we have accomplished, you know, so much. 4 consecutive Champions League knockout appearances, semifinals last year. This was, I mean, the Champions League wise was a big step back, but the fact that we've built the team through 27 matches, right, in a top 6 league, where we have, you know, like we've given up 4 goals, right? We have won 25 of 27 matches. And we've won the first 2 trophies, the Super Cup and the League Cup. We've got a cup final after the end of the season, and we've got a chance at an invincible year, which I honestly haven't had an invincible season since FM14. Liechtenstein! Oh my goodness, Liechtenstein's off to a winning start in qualifying for the World Cup. Somebody hold the phone. They've beaten Latvia. Paraguay with the draw against Ecuador. Syria actually goes and loses after I spend all that time talking about how great they've been. Now it's a little more uncomfortable with 3 matches to go. Oh, Syria, you can't go losing to Bahrain. That was a bad loss. Belgium blows out Kazakhstan. Argentina beats Colombia, so they're trying to keep that comfortable. Egypt beats Tunisia. Is that in anything, or that was a friendly? South Africa beating Guinea-Bissau, and what I assume was a friendly. Denmark and Poland exchanging goals. Poland won, and Valencic played in that. Played the full game, only had a 6.7, so sad. He couldn't capitalize on the great times. Oh, Benfica's the next game. Okay, but we have a game every week now. That is more stomachable than the ridiculous run of matches we've had before. We're basically just going to be throwing out the first team. We're just going to be throwing out the first team like every week, which means we are. If we were going to slip, it was more likely when we were in all that fixture congestion, right? Well, obviously, yeah, we'd be able to win the Champions League eventually, Nekison, but you know, we had, it's unfortunate because we didn't stream this year nearly as much as we streamed the year before. Oh, great win for South Korea. The goal from Kim Jong-min powers them over Iran. Did they clinch yet? Yeah, that was it. They just clinched World Cup qualification with that win. And it was Kim Jong-min that scored the goal, boys. What did Kim pull this time? In the first minute of the game. Oh, that's JJ Men, former ledge. JJ Men to Kim Jong-min, and I get a tear in my eye watching 2 of our former players pull that huge win for Bulgaria over Ukraine to set themselves up with a shot at qualifying. That's got to really be a painful loss for Ukraine. Bulgaria, terrible draw. They got France and Ukraine in their first 2 matches. But Todorov don't care. He's out there making plays. Just bought FM22 with your code. Cheers, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Every little bit makes the difference in being able to pay Isle's wage, you know. Every little bit makes the difference in being able to pay Isle's wage. Every little bit. Isle is an expensive date. He is. That's okay, because the man is an absolute beast mode editor. Ooh, Juanlu Rodriguez. I mean, come on. On loan from PSG. Where? Where are you? Red Star FC?
Wow, that went fast. I wonder if Salt Bay also makes gold bacon? Ian Bacon's Ian Bacon's Ian Bacon.
We're probably going to have to sell Garay in the offseason because we broke the promise with him. I guess we didn't get far enough in the Champions League for his taste. So a 22-year-old goalkeeper of real quality that just pops free is somebody I'm going to be interested in. And so we'll put the offer in so that if you guys end up playing this save, you'll be able to pick him up. Or maybe I dabble, every once in a while. I did play a few seasons in the Bate save after it technically ended. So that's always fun for me. You know how many people got FM22 through your code? I haven't really looked at it yet. I just kind of let people know that it's there, and then, yeah, I haven't really looked at it. Cat and Bacorals, so thank you for the year. It did go by fast, and you were a great general manager of the club for a while. You were a great general manager of the club for a while. I'm gonna yoink that guy from, is he taller than 5 feet? You know what? There are some short kings out there. Don't hate. Calleja on our bench is one of them. Don't hate. You know? Who cares how tall he is? He's got game, right? Did you enjoy this save more or Bate more? Well, Bate, we won the Champions League, right? But this save has a chance for us to do something domestically that, just wasn't possible when we were playing in Belarus. We've got a chance to really conquer some mighty clubs in Benfica and Porto, which we've really done, and go for a domestic quad against, a really good league. And so This is a special, memorable season for that. Serbia draws Slovenia, who's apparently great now. Big win for Sweden. Finland had to beat Armenia, and they did. So World Cup qualifying going along for our lads that are playing in it. They're doing okay. Is there a way to get FM with your code even if you already bought it on Steam? No, I don't think so. And don't worry about it. I mean, I'll get better every year at making sure I've got the original code that I came out with through Nexus. It wasn't available in parts of the world. And then, you know, neither is Fanatical, but combined with the code on Nexus or the code on Fanatical, you should be able to buy the game and support the team if you want to. Would Ansi be the best player in your Bate side? There were some beasts. Vitali, Semeniuk, Diogo, Enrique. There were some beasts in that team. Londonio, the left back, who was 6'4". Oh, Denmark beats Latvia 6-0. A goal and assist for Emmanuel Eurowath. Oh, tough loss for Liechtenstein. They honestly played them pretty well. 3-1 loss to the Netherlands. Big win, 5-0 for Poland over Montenegro. 2 assists for Valencic, who heard me talking some smack. Belgium wins 2-0 with Kunin at the back. You know, I'm still backing Liechtenstein, boys. I'm still backing them. Still backing Liechtenstein. They're in the group with Valencic and Eurowath, and you know what? They got to win. They only lost by 2 goals to the Netherlands. I mean, that's respectable. That's competitive and respectable. We're doing our best to develop their team. Waisake Prasad is solid. Oh, yeah, we're undefeated in the league. Oh, yeah. We're on a streak of 13 games without allowing a goal in the league. Can you play the beta with the code? Absolutely. Wouldn't give it to you if you couldn't. It's a Sega approved retailer. I have like 2K hours in FM. Why do I always enjoy watching other people play? I mean, I always envision if you're watching me and hanging out, you're also just like playing FM too, and it's something to do while you play FM.
With a Canadian Premier League team for FM 22 would be interesting.
It could be. Right, but it's not. I don't know if it's something that necessarily speaks to me. Liras claims the next gen. I guess we finally didn't have somebody available for the next gen award. No, we didn't have anybody available for the next gen award. Whatever. It's nice supporting the underdog. In all honesty, I feel like Sheriff is going to lose 5-0 today. I thought they were going to lose 5-0 at Real Madrid, though, so I tried watching you and playing. I mean, you can watch me on your phone, too. That's the thing. You can also, apparently, if you have like one of those like Fire Sticks or Apple TVs, you can pull me up on there. People send me videos of me on their actual TV, right? And then you can have chat up on your phone. There's a million different ways to do it. I definitely wouldn't run it and FM on your computer if you've got like a laptop or something. If you have more time recently, I asked because I thought I was hallucinating the other day when I saw you sent me a DM. I started while I was on the train going through my backlog of Twitter DMs, which is about 500 strong. So, yeah. I was trying. I think I got all the way up to August. Like in terms of DMs that were sent by people that I'd already talked to at some point, which would be you, Roscoe, of course. It's a very long road. Creative Silva on the verge of Liga NOS assist mark. He's got 18 assists in 30 games. He's chipped in. Well, okay. I feel like he should have already. Assisting record's 15. He should have already broken that record. Player of the match milestone. Ja Silva, baby. You won your last 6 matches against Guimaraes. Gives us confidence. I mean, Vitoria, we just. I think, you know, we've been more talented than them a couple of times when we've hit the field, but as long as you can keep a good run going of beating an opposition team, that's something that builds your own team's confidence. Makes it a lot easier to go beat them the next time. I enjoy falling asleep on the sofa to your stream. Honestly, I dig that vibe. Since you never won the Premier League, you should do an English League team. I have never won the Premier League. That is true. Do you know what your viewer sub mix is by country? More so on YouTube. I don't really analyze it as much on Twitch. You know, but on YouTube, I know it's I haven't honestly looked at that in a while either. Is Conan? He needs a rest, so we'll rest him in the next game. We'll just go Isgrin Duarte. And they really like Anyazko's intelligence over Daher's creativity, but I'm going Daher. We'll play Calleja today. Carolina not feeling it. Is Valencic okay? Neither are feeling it. Wonderful news. Carolina, I would like you to play. And I'm guessing that Katsikis is suspended. Where's the Eurowath? I would much rather go a Eurowath behind and then Vyman. His plan was Cerna and Carolina. Thanks, boss. Where's Silva? Why is he not ready to go? He doesn't play for Portugal even when he gets called. He is ready to go. They just thought Boysen wouldn't be ready to go, which quite frankly, I'm insulted. I'm insulted. Benkia, Oliveira, they've got Diaz, they've got Pacheco, but I don't think we're really in a rotating mood today. So Kim, Diaz, Sarovic, Oliveira. We're gonna go on Yazko so we can get Todorov in, and where's Yago? Oh, he's the one that's in. Where's Valencic? We're pulling no punches. We want to have the best bench out there every single time. So all these guys are picked. Everybody else, though, fair game. Patrice Charpentier, Jamaya. Katsiki's probably not, but Garay can go out there and get a match with the reserves. You know, now I'm not worried about his playing time overall, but he can. Portuguese League Player of the Month would have been nice confidence-wise if Pierre Diaz had actually scooped that, considering he's had a poor season most of the year. Do you have any idea what you want to do for your FM22 save? I have some ideas, but I have no idea actually what we're going to end up doing. Yeah, I just don't really know. Can we hear set ideas? No. But I don't want to turn it into a, voting competition. It's more, they're not fleshed out ideas. It's more like I'll be in the shower and I'm like, let's go do this. That'd be fun. Like the same way you think about like an FM save if you're you. And just be like, what if I did this? Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, you're right. It's a Man City save and a PSG save. That's what we've got going on. All right. Hi, Benfica. I see you over there, but we've got to make sure we keep our eyes firmly fixed on Vitoria Guimaraes. Firmly fixed. Are you doing the next save in Europe? Poison's unhappy with high volume and quickness training. Not stopping for UCL. Probably got a game to play. I gotta redo that for the U19 so that Kim Jong-min can stay match fit. We gotta redo that after this match. Any league you're intrigued by? Oh, I think with I've covered this before with the dynamic youth rating. I think teams in South America are very interesting, and Eastern Europe are very interesting as long as you have pretty open registration. Like you can make teams good. So building those nations into, because the continental competitions are good enough on those two continents that if you start winning them regularly, your youth rating is going to get pretty ridiculous. And I think Poland is one that draws a lot of attention with its really open registration rules, but there are a couple other ones like Ukraine that I think could be a lot of fun, where it's good enough already It is to build a nation, trying to turn that nation into just the best, you know? Not a game. You got several games to play. Dude, I mean, we are focused on one game in front of us right here. We are focused on one game. Not the next game and the game after that. We are focused on one game. Benfica's, honestly, they've had a really good year. I feel bad that they ran into the absolute buzzsaw that is our team. So Katsikis is out today with suspension. Koenen is in need of a serious rest after his time with the Belgian national team. This should not adjust the way that we play at all, because we are actually going to switch this up just a little so that we aim at Onsi, who is now fit and ready to go. This is at home against Vitoria, the 5th best team in the league right now. They are a European level team, if a fringe European level team for us. But this is at the Magic Oriental Dragon Stadium. Out of our international break, which only robbed us of one player, fortunately, for this game. You know, we just gotta keep playing our game and just taking care of business. And I'm just gonna take in the scenes of a beautiful stadium, Oriental Dragon Stadium here. That was fun. Emmanuel, I'm sorry that happened, man. It's hurt in the 2nd minute of the match. Todorov, I meant to start you anyways. That's what we tell him. I had a bit of an issue with the team sheet. Couldn't switch the names out. Accidentally ran into the deadline. You were supposed to start anyways. You're going to be fine. I loved that idea. Todorov with a cheeky header. Rolf Vyman, who's actually running around right now. You never see that. That means we're putting out max effort. If Rolf Vyman's running around, we're putting out maximum effort. Float one! Like, float it. Don't drive it. Driving it at the goal is just not the best move there. Way to try and throw an elbow, Jason. Way to knock him over. Nice violence. He's learning from a Eurowath. This is more his style, though. What a freaking pass. Unreal. Oh. 18 passing vision, decision-making, technique. He's got it all to pick out a pass like that. Onsi. What countries have the most free registration rules? That would have been a nice goal. I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I'm not familiar with the registration rules in every single country in the game. But Germany is notoriously open registration-wise. Spain and Italy have got non-EU stuff going on, and so does France. But France is actually pretty easy because they have like a million countries that are exempt from the non-EU ban. A lot of like West African stuff, and so you can get around that pretty easily. Spain's got 2-year citizenship for South Americans, which makes their registration not bad at all. Boy, Todorov. Here we go. Boys and Philander. Boys and Philander! Oh, it's the most obvious penalty of all time.
Ref.
Why are we even debating this? He wasn't in the same area code as the ball. He just pulled him down from behind. What's up, Spartan? It's true. Ireland also has basically no rules. That is actually true. ODFC, Boysen. Please. Poor favor, Boysen. It's a really good save. I had no issue with that penalty. That was hard right at the bottom corner. Hey, get Vyman to halftime and then bring him out if he's still not okay. But he seems fine right now. Nice touch. Oh, good angled ball. That's perfect. That's just, oh. That was just beautiful. Gave him every chance in the world to make that play. Jeez, Duarte just concussed somebody in the crowd. Netherlands has similar rules to Germany, and I think you're good. Norway? I have no idea what the registration rules are in Norway. No clue. Man City fans say that Zach Steffen's too good to be their number 2 and should be starting for a Champions League club. I mean, that's a nice sentiment. I don't know how true that is. I mean, what I think normally happens, what you see with like Emi Martinez, is if Ederson really gets hurt and Steffen plays for a month or two and plays well, I think another Premier League team would buy him. But maybe Newcastle trying to get into the American market, picking up Zach Steffen wouldn't be a bad way to do that. All right. Sub! Once you're off. I don't want to use my 3rd sub yet, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to save this until 75 minutes and hope that we can get a breakthrough before then. So widen this a little bit more, get the back line up, start hitting some people. Also, what do we, we're still coming up against the 4-4-2, and so we can get the fullbacks up, and we can get Valencic up. His goal-scoring acumen. Yeah, I'm not going to let you sit back and be comfortable forever, you melons. That's us. He just hit the ball straight to us. He had a couple of passes on, too. Just decided he didn't want to go to them. Oh, that's... Oh, come on, dude! That was just beautiful. Todorov, Valencic, Cerna. I don't even know how he got that ball there, but he did. Just put it up on a plate for Boysen. In 75 minutes, we'll make we'll bring on a 3rd attacking player. Bring on Sarovic. I think we need more playmaking. Oh, knock it down and counter. Knock it down and counter. Knock it down and run. Oh, yes, Cerna. Oh, come on. It's 3-on-2. You can do this. This is easy. Just take the ball, run forward, and shoot. Yes! I just want to win every game, man. I just want to win every game in this league. Technically perfect. Cerna's a sneakily very good athlete. Able to win the race for that ball. And just lay Silva in, and he's been at nearly his best this year. He's grabbed all the goals we've, needed him to grab. Thank you, Todorov. I was wondering why you weren't behind that line already. That is completely onside. All right, boys. Enough of this fun. Let's go ahead and see this out. All right, bring it back down the field. Valencic. Support. Todorov there. Support. Actually, we'll have Valencic on attack. Just create a little parity over there, but I think we just do that. Don't let them get that kind of numerical setup against us again. Oh, this might actually be our highlight, though. Cerna's in a great pocket. Nobody's making a run. Somebody make a run, please. Eventually, it's Valencic, who's just going to probably wisely bring it down. That was smart. Any suggestions for a kind of novice from the Hammers after following this save going lower leagues? If you're from England, I honestly think a nice League 2 save's the way to go. National League's pretty darn hard to get out of. You can really get bogged down in it. That, or if you wanted to go lower league Germany or lower league France, it will be a similar experience to lower league Portugal, where it's going to be pretty straightforward and you get to just have that experience of building a club up. But you also, you know, if you get to the top, you've got some giants to slay, right? Spain gets divided up a little bit. It gets a little more complicated. If you go down to like the French or German third tier, you're going to get a pretty linear experience. Syria C is an absolute mess, though. If you want to go there, you can, but it's an absolute mess. All right. We got another one, boys. We bagged another one. Well done. And still unbeaten, still only conceded 4 goals all year. And 6 matches left to go at Benfica. He didn't say Wales. It was a nice, really genuine question. The Wales was initially invented to swat away people who were like, tell me who to manage, tell me who to manage, tell me who to manage. And we just say, Wales! Wales! You know. Yeah, Boyson always contributes enormously with his playmaking, with his pace, his hard work. A groin strain. That sounds uniquely unfortunate. Win 14th straight. Let's just say Liga NOS, right? We have not allowed a Liga NOS goal since... Let's see, that was in the Taça de Portugal. This was in the League Cup semi-final. We allowed some goals, but not terrible. Okay. The last goal we allowed in Liga NOS, this was in the League Cup, was against Belenenses on December 11th. We might be in the middle of the single most preposterous run I've ever put together as like a team. We allowed 2 goals in back-to-back games in August. We drew 1-1 at home against Porto on October 30th. And we gave up a goal in a 4-1 win at Belenenses on December 11th. It is April 2nd, and we have not allowed a Liga NOS goal since December 11th. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
I have a
14,
pen that can write
15
underwater.
games.
Of course it can write other words too.
That's 15 straight games. And on a Steed Crash for us, I have a pen that can write underwater. Of course, it can write other words too. I think A- is right where that needs to land. TTS did well with it too. Conrad Woofy, thank you so much for the 9 months as part of the Hammers. Velvet Mamba, I appreciate the Twitch Prime as well. Enjoy being a part of an elite online gaming community. Yes, that's 15 straight league games with a clean sheet. 15 consecutive clean sheets in the league. Boy, I tell you, that's pretty ridiculous. I've never done that. Not even with Bate. Not even with Bate. How do I upgrade the player faces with new gen, even if they are not new gens? As long as they're in your player search, that you copy like the information from the player search and put it, like copy the information from the player search and put it onto the sheet that you then import through the new gen manager. As long as you can get them on that sheet, it should work. But it's not tested as well. All right, guys. Now, we are going to raid somebody. We're going to look to go make their day, but we're also going to call it. So if you want to go watch the Champions League, you don't have to be torn. I also want to go watch the Champions League, obviously, at some point. And so we're going to go. We're going to go do that. We are going to go do that. We're going to go do that. Whose day do we want to make, though? We got to find somebody, and we got to be like, yo, you. We're going to set out to make your day. This guy is, whatever game he's managing, he is dialed in right now. Just got here. Dude, I'm so sorry, right? I am so sorry. I didn't mean it. Well, we've got our raid set up. Let's go make this guy's day. Always one of our favorite parts of the stream. And then if you want to head off, watch the Champions League, do that. But be sure to watch. Be sure to drop a follow on this guy. You know, come back, watch him sometime, even if you're going to go watch the Champions League, because you never know when you're going to find somebody that you just really like watching. Right. But thank you guys for hanging out today. I'm sorry we couldn't do it against Roma. We gave it our all. We played a really great game. We just was not quite enough to overcome the 3-0 deficit right there at the end. But we gave it a really spirited effort. We felt it to the end, and we are having an all-time league season that I will remember forever as long as we are able to finish it off. And so we will attempt to do that tomorrow. We will attempt to finish it off tomorrow in what could very well be the last stream of Oriental Dragon. And so hopefully I will see you guys there. All right. Oh, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep tonight. Dang it! At least we can abuse the league, you know.